of Play.
State of Play.
State of Play. This is the pre-show with us. I'm Finch. That's Derpy. Say hello, Derpy.
Greetings.
Greetings. So, buddy, you and I were in the middle of a little conversation when I hit the live button. You were talking about getting a TV, huh?
Yep. Probably a 40, probably like a 50 maybe, because it only 43 and 50 only support four supports 4K. 4K.
Right. Yeah, the 4K doesn't really do anything on a smaller screen. Yeah.
Right. So I'll probably get 50 maybe, but which isn't bad.
So, and you're in like a smaller room. This be for like your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't need a giant TV anyway because you're
don't.
not going to be sitting way far away or anything like that.
Yes.
So while people are hopefully spilling in here soon, I'm just going to mess around with some settings and just try to get everything right here on our end.
No, that's not it. Where is my freaking background? Hold on. I gotta find my Derpy background. There it is.
There you go.
There we go.
So
there's the Derpy background.
There you go, buddy.
Is that better? Probably my quality's better now. I turned it up a little bit.
Yeah, not bad.
How you been, Finch?
Oh, I've been pretty good, man. You and I haven't talked too much lately. Life does its thing, and we've been busy, and we keep missing each other on the Two Dumb Yinzers, the regular show, on the Steelers show. So I'm glad today. It's a bummer you couldn't make it on the show this morning, because we had a fun time, dude. Jamal, gang. Jamal, real quick. Do you want to get on this show with us, Jamal? Would you want to jump on?
Get on, Jamal.
I will send you the link.
Get on, Jamal. The more the merrier. We're trying to figure out if we're going to do like a gaming channel in the future.
I would like to. I just can't commit, dude. I have enough trouble doing that show once a week.
Right.
And I love doing the show, and it's fun. But I just, I work a lot, and the family is here, and, anyway, go on.
I'm trying to figure out the name, though, still.
Yeah. We have our good friends in the chat. If we bring up the idea to them, maybe they can come up with a cool name. And it's cool that you're at work. Thank you. Thanks for getting back to us. It would be fun to do this sometime with you, though, bro, for you to come on and us get together like we used to do on your channel. It was always a good time. Tyrone, what's up, my man? Who else we got here? Tortilla. This is the crew. These are the guys that I knew would show up for us today, Derpy.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so glad Jins did. We're here. We're going to be talking a little bit about, we got 23 minutes till the start of the show. And we're just going to give some of our thoughts, predictions. This is a 60-minute broadcast.
They don't do 60 minutes.
Or close to it.
Rarely do 60 minutes.
Very, very rarely. You don't. And Nintendo is known for doing a lot of these presentations as well, and they never, if almost ever, hit 60
minutes. Yeah.
Which is a wild thought. That's really good. That means there should be a ton of content. I'm looking forward to at least 60 games. I think a game a minute is not too much to ask in this presentation, because you're going to get those sizzle reels. They always put about 2 or 3 of those in where it'll show off like 10 games, and most of them will be those smaller type games, you know what I mean? Like little 2D RPG style games, your Dragon Quest style games, or like cozy games, simulators, little things, the fun handheld style games that you'll see a lot on the free and cheap markets on PlayStation and whatnot. So I see a lot of games getting announced, little stuff like that, and it'll be a bunch of ports too. It's a lot of stuff that maybe recently got announced for Switch 2 in last week's presentation, or might get some PlayStation ports announced this week. But then another thing, man, and I'm going to let you talk now. I expect to see some heavy, I dropped my clipboard, some heavy hitting games. I'm talking big companies. Triple A, the quadruple A company, if you know what I mean. And I ain't talking about Ubisoft here. I'm talking about Rockstar. I think they're showing up. What do you think?
That's what I heard. I heard there might be a GTA trailer.
So I'm writing that down. Number 1, Derpy. GTA 6 might actually have a trailer. Let's talk about this for a minute. Now,
And then I also heard
good.
Red Dead 2 might get next gen support soon.
See that's one that I'm really looking forward to because I've been wanting to replay that game. I played it back on the PS4 when it was a new game. And I've been wanting to get back into it because when I played it the first time, I kind of mainlined it. You know what I mean? I just
you didn't go back to the
no, and
the
I found cool stuff here or there, and I did like
Right.
some of the extra things here or there. But I think I got like maybe 50 hours into the game and just mainlining it to beat it with a little bit of side content. I've seen so many cool like clips on TikTok and YouTube since then over the years of just so much shit that I missed.
right.
Do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
thought that might be the way to go. Like it would be fun to replay that game and really take my time with it and just kind of get lost and not even worry about the quests. And to do it again, I would want to do it with the new, like I got a PS5 Pro, dude. Like I want to do it with that system on my giant beautiful television. You know what I mean?
Halo's supposed to come out to Xbox, but I'm gonna buy it on PlayStation 5 Pro.
I'm man, I have a complicated history with Halo.
I know.
Back in the day, the first 3 games, I mean, just right, so good. Bungie, and then Bungie ends up pretty much leaving the Xbox and Microsoft, and then what you call it come in there, 343 Studios or whatever they are. They just never. It's never been as good. Infinite was fun when it came out. I had a little bit of fun with it. It was very limited. And I did try Infinite again about a year ago, and it's a lot better now than it was at start.
Right.
But it's still, it's not scratching the itch for me, and I just don't know. If they make a new Halo game and they announce it today for PlayStation, I would probably still buy it for Xbox, to be honest with you. I mean, I have a Series X. I feel better about it on Xbox, but we'll see what's up with that.
It's a remake of the first one, Finch.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, right? It was going to be like a remake of Combat Evolved.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I love that game, but
we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I have to be impressed, and I probably will be impressed. I get easily excited.
Give me Arkham Origins remastered on the PS5 Pro.
Yes, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Confession, and I think I told you this before, I still have not played through the Arkham games.
Oh, Finch.
I own the trilogy on PlayStation because I bought it. Like they sold like all 3 of them in a pack for like $12 or something at one time. So I bought
premium,
it.
Right?
No, I do not. I just have extra.
All right, so I guess you could play the original trilogy first in order.
Yeah, which I own it. I have it actually.
And then at some point upgrade to premium, and you know what I mean, and then try to because you have a capture card and everything. You don't need to.
I do. Yeah, I do.
You can just stream it. You know how to do that, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, you
it would be a lot. It'd be a lot of fun. We could stream it together, even.
We could.
You can watch me play, and I could just have you on stream, just like this, basically.
And commentary. With
commentary, yeah, we could just live commentary my gameplay. That actually sounds like a fun time.
We got to make it happen, though. Like,
Tortilla Jackson says, "Gang gang." Jamal, okay, for shizzle. I was just thinking that Finch. I miss doing that with you guys. Yeah, we were doing those shows, and he would have these like 4-hour, 5-hour shows. Podcast. It was fun. I would dive in for a half hour and bullshit, and we'd get all silly. I'd play the guitar, or harmonica, or some dumb shit like that. Let's see. Ty, he says, I'm playing Madden. Nice. You playing the newest version? You playing on PlayStation right now? Tortilla says, GTA 6 will drop before Rogers signs. Ooh, I don't know about that, because I don't think GTA is coming out till 27. But
no, it comes out in November. There's no.
That's what they're saying now. But if they drop a huge, amazing trailer today, and then they say that it's pushed back to like March of 27, I would not be surprised at all. I'd be pissed, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd be 100% pissed.
But you know what? There's that quote that everybody always says that Miyamoto said, but he probably didn't happen. Was something like, how's it go? A rushed game is bad forever. Right. So you want to see the greatest game of all time, you got to give it more time if they think they need it. That's all I got to say. It sucks. I hate it.
We already saw the greatest game of all time. It's called Ocarina of Time.
Breath of the Wild. Funny you mentioned Ocarina of Time. I started replaying that last night on my 3DS. I finally got a copy of the 3DS version of the game, Ocarina of Time
Pretty
3D.
good remaster.
And yeah, I've watched some streams of it before, and I went through and played through the first dungeon, which is the Great Deku Tree.
Right.
And my eyes have a little trouble with the 3D. I have to turn it not off. If it's off, it's like useless. But having it on like a lower setting, my eyes pick up on it pretty well, and it's very different. It's exciting. It's cool.
Someone actually, I don't know if you saw this, a couple years back made a HD PC version of it.
Oh yeah, there's a really nice Unreal 4K version right now of the game available. Not to play, it's all demos that they have video of, but I've
That's the one
definitely
game.
caught a lot of content on it. It's good.
That's the one game I wish Nintendo would like treat it like Final Fantasy VII.
It's coming, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're doing it. I'm telling you, it's happening.
That's the one game I wish they would just like upscale it like a AAA game.
I think in the next 3 years, you're going to see that exact title. You're going to see like an Ocarina of Time Deluxe or Ocarina of Time
No, I want it to
HD
be like
or whatever. And they'll redo it the way Final Fantasy did, where they completely remake the game. It's just a whole new experience. It's, I think Nintendo really should, because that's the one game Ocarina of Time was always compared to, was Final Fantasy VII. They came out the same year.
Right.
They both came out in 1998, I do believe. And I never played it because I had a PS1, but I just never got into Final Fantasy. I just like that turn-based combat was not for me. A few years later, when I was in high school, because I was in about the 8th grade when that came out. When I was in high school, a couple years later, a kid I was friends with was really hyping up Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
And of course, me being the Zelda kid, I was hyping up Ocarina to him, and we switched systems. And he loaned me his copy of that, and I gave him my N64. I had a PS1. He did not have an N64, so I gave him my N64 for a week. He played through Ocarina, told me how much he loved it. He said he didn't like it as much as Final Fantasy, but he's also more of a turn-based combat kind of guy.
Right.
He's the kind of guy that played Dungeons and Dragons. That's his style. I was never... Not that I don't enjoy games that are like that. There are turn-based games that I've enjoyed, including Dungeons and Dragons.
South Park.
South Park, we've mentioned before. Those, in my opinion, are my favorite turn-based combat games I ever played. Those two South Park games that came out within the last 10 years, about 10 years ago, I should say.
That's crazy.
Stick of Truth. Fantastic games, dude. They're so good. Black Magic, Jamal. Derpy be leaving me hanging on the sticks. Not been playing with them. And then Ty says he's got it on PS5.
Every time I invite you, you never join.
Tortilla says the best game of all time is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. I have that, actually. I've dabbled with all the games on that that you could, and messed around with the 3 different series. It was fun, but I didn't get very far. I'm not a big Lego games guy.
That's on premium, Finch.
Cool. I own a disc. It was like a $5 buy at Walmart one day. Walmart will do these deals on like certain games. And if I see any PS5 game for $5, I buy it. I'm a little bit of a junk collector in that aspect. Not that I have a huge collection of I've got maybe 20 discs.
I used to have a Nintendo 64, but you could thank my Browns fan of a mother.
Oh, jeez.
Told me to get rid of it in my entire collection.
So, a couple other things that I'm thinking we're going to see today, bud. I think we're going to see Insomniac show up today with 2 different things. I think Wolverine, they're going to have some...
Venom,
they're definitely going to have Wolverine here. I think we're going to see gameplay of Wolverine today. I think that might be the one more thing at the end, if you know what that might be the game ender, the show ender. I think we're going to see something with Spider-Man. Or Venom. We already know that the Venom game is in production, or maybe even pre-production. It might still be early.
Right.
But I think that they're going to do with this Venom game what they did with Miles Morales. They're going to take the base game of Spider-Man 1, as they did, and they took that map, and they took those character models and all that stuff, and then they built the Miles Morales story around it. Venom is already in Spider-Man 2. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry about that. But he's in Spider-Man 2. The symbiote plays a huge part of the entire story. I think the symbiote will somehow make an appearance, and we'll get this Venom game but it'll be the same environment and the same city map as Spider-Man 2. Possibly even the Spider-Man 2 plot from the point of view of Venom or the symbiote, I think would be really cool.
Tyrone, never say that again, man.
Last of Us 2?
Never say that again.
Another Last of Us 2 remake? That's possible. I mean, this is Sony we're talking about. There is Intergalactic. That's the game that the name is. What's the company that makes Last of Us?
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog. Thank you. They have that game they announced last year at the Game Awards, Intergalactic, I believe it was called. I think we might see. In fact, I know it. I think that 100% will be. That was the one more thing I believe at the Game Awards a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
The one game I want to see won't be out for a couple minutes. Divinity, whatever that one we saw at the freaking Game Awards last year.
Oh yeah, there was a couple cool games in that presentation that I thought looked.
The Shepherd game was pretty cool.
The Shepherd game looked cool. That was a little more of an indie style game, but that very game could make a appearance here today. Like I said, I expect a lot of games here. Maybe not a whole lot of brand new drops, but I expect to see a lot of games, a lot of ports, announcements, remasters, stuff like that. It's going to be a pretty epic show today.
It's a crappy game, Tyrone.
What, Last of Us? So I played a good bit of Last of Us 1, the original one.
Yep. That's a good game.
The story is epic. Don't get me wrong. I really had trouble with the gameplay, and I couldn't finish it. I couldn't get through it.
Yeah, it's rough, dude.
It's slow. I understand there's dramatic effect.
Right.
They're setting the pace and all that, but I couldn't do it. I could not sit through it anymore. They don't let you run all the time. There's a run button, but they only let you use it not even half of the time. That was so aggravating.
Would you play Last of Us
the second
Part
one?
1?
I didn't bother. What's that?
You played Part 1?
Yeah. I played about halfway. I would say 10 hours into the game or so. I got into it.
You probably got describe where you got far.
I can't remember, dude, because that was 8 years ago. I don't really remember. The only thing that really sticks with me is the opening. I mean, it was so good, the way that game opens. And, with the little girl it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But it really crushes the emotional heartstrings, dude. I mean, it was such a good way to open. And that's all that really stuck.
I remember.
That and the slow gameplay.
I remember when it first dropped. It was everywhere.
Yeah, it was a very popular game, and it deserves the accolades. I mean, it's wonderful. It's just some things just don't work for me. Just like some games don't work for you, no matter how great it is. There are people out there who don't like Zelda. There are people who don't like Mario. To me, that's blasphemy, but I understand it. It's all about about what you like. So, just Last of Us, man, I just couldn't do it for me.
There's fans that like the Breath of the Wild over Ocarina of Time, which is outrageous.
I'm real close on that one. Ocarina definitely has that nostalgia bone for me because I was 14 when I played it when it was new, and I played it when it was new, so that was part of it too. I was there at the beginning,
right?
But if I was 15 years younger, if I was your age or younger, and I played Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time back to back, I would pick Breath of the Wild 100%. It's such a bigger game. True. But Ocarina does have a great story, and it does originate a lot of the best parts of 3D Zelda. So, hey, why don't you go ahead and chat for another minute? I'm going to run over to the other room before this starts and grab myself a quick beverage, and I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, what's up, Chad? How we doing today? I didn't get to tell you my thoughts on the Super Bowl, so what did y'all think? I didn't see yours. I think that was the worst Super Bowl of all time. Spider-Man's really good. I like the new Spider-Man game. That was pretty good. I played the remastered version. I have not played Dragon Ball Z yet. The only Dragon Ball Z game I ever played was Saga's back on the Xbox and GameCube. I I don't know, man. Like, mornings are rough. Right, terrible Super Bowl. Hold on, let me. We got 5 minutes. I don't know, but right now I'm enjoying this soup. I'm trying to. I deleted Apex. I'm trash at Apex. I'll probably get Apex back though. It is, Tyrone. It is. I agree with on that, bud. Did y'all see Undisputed got on PS Plus? Might play that soon. Well, I played Apex before. There's so many updates now, it's just bullcrap. I played Apex when it first dropped, dude. Still a bad game. Two minutes to go, man.
All right, I made it back just in time.
Black Magic is ranting at me because I didn't play Apex.
I still haven't played Apex either. Go ahead, let me have it.
I played Apex when it first dropped, but there's so many updates I can't even keep up with it, dude.
See, that's the issue with some of these like live service games. Like people say that about Destiny and Destiny 2. Like I tried Destiny 2, you know, when it first they first relaunched it as Destiny 2. And I thought it was pretty dope. I was like, this is a fun game. And it was Bungie, and it had a little bit of the Halo feel. Faster. It was faster than Halo. Halo was kind of a methodical game, but
it was a good community, and then it just...
Yeah, and I only tried it for like a couple of weeks, you know, because I think it was free to play. And it was cool.
It is free to play now.
And it was just one of those things where I tried it for a while. I had a blast with it, and that was that. And I just never came back to it. But I'd be afraid that if I did, that it would be completely unrecognizable. You know what I mean? Because they've
It is
updated
now.
that game to oblivion, you know?
It very much is now.
But whatever. Not hating.
What'd you get?
All right, so what do we got good on? Oh, I'm just drinking a Dr. Pepper Zero right now. So Tyrone, he likes Spider-Man 2. I liked all those games. The
Dude,
Spider-Man,
I
Spider-Man
haven't
2,
finished
and
Miles
Miles.
Morales.
Great,
but
it's wonderful.
I'm like halfway through.
Every one of those games has one really bad quest, though.
Right.
The one in Miles Morales with the Haley girl is just the worst. Or it might have been in the second. I can't remember which one it was. You had to be her, and you had to do all. It was terrible.
It was
And
it might be the MJ one.
then the MJ one in the first game is terrible. Yes, that one in
Where
the
they have
first
to go
game.
through the base. That was terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. But I'll tell you what, and this is not a spoiler. You get to play as MJ again in Spider-Man 2, because I know you haven't gotten to it yet, right?
Is it bad or good?
No, it's unbelievably good. It feels like Resident fucking Evil. Like, it's so good.
can't
Mary
wait.
Jane, she redeems herself in this game. She is phenomenal character, and you play a couple quests as her, and the one in particular, it is so good.
He said Xbox. No, Mike. No. He said
Xbox for life. 2 million. Oh, is that Mike? Oh, jeez.
That is Mike.
No, I like Xbox as well. I am not one of those.
All right.
Like,
It's
I
all right.
fanboy for Nintendo, but I don't. What I mean by that is I'm a very big fan of their games, their product.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a big Mario, Zelda, Metroid especially, but a lot of other stuff too. Yeah, even the Pokemon stuff, I'm not into it, but I've played a few and they're okay. You know, I respect it. But anyway, here we go, dude. It's time. It's starting. I'm going to turn the sound up. Let me know if it's too light or too loud.
K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm good.
And then, real quick, I did see you talking about Assassin's Creed 2 remake or something like that on the chat. Anything Assassin's Creed, I'm welcome to see. I'm not
I sense
into
suffering
everything, though.
here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Maybe.
You need help, all right.
What is this?
A spirit guide?
Oh, is that one game?
This is
It's been a long time since
not
they
never.
announced it?
No. This is a sequel, I believe.
I'm
Hold
glad
on.
you're here.
It's a game that I own. Shit. I think this is a sequel to.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember.
Can't think of it.
Dangerous corruption was
They
locked
announced
inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice.
This might not be what I'm thinking of then. It's just the main character reminds me of Thor, who's in
This
another
was announced
game.
a couple years ago. It was like I forget what it was called though, but it was announced a couple years ago.
Spirit guides
Slow
once used
motion.
alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Ooh.
Very, very Breath of the Wild-ish.
Wild, yeah. That's still pretty darn good.
Yeah, you got my attention. This looks beautiful.
Next gen, dude. Question is on the brain. You know,
Fear
Mhm.
will bind you,
is it 60 or
gripping to
30?
the present, which must always pass.
I don't like Monster.
Regret
What's it
will
called?
bind you,
Monster Hunter.
longing
Little
for the
bit.
past you cannot change.
Never got into the Monster Hunter games. Never really been my thing.
This is sweet though, dude.
Love will bind you.
Yeah, this looks
yearning
nice.
for a future you will not see.
That's a
Yes,
badass looking
plus day
monster
one.
right there.
Oh, you can't do that. $70 charge. Ooh.
See the trees growing around it. Kena, Bridge of Spirits is the game I was
Right.
thinking of. So this
Yeah.
is the yes. That looks awesome. Bridge of Spirits was a cool game. I do have that
Yeah.
game. I played most of it. I
Hey
liked
everyone, I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
We hope
So,
you
Mike-
enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, The team was
Yeah, that
excited
game
to
was
take on
good.
the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around.
And Bridge of Spirits was
Our
essentially a
partnership
poor
with
man's
PlayStation
Breath of the
Studios
Wild.
has
It really
empowered us to
was.
expand our scope
In a good way.
while still
It was a
staying
good
true
game.
to what made the first game special.
But it wasn't, you
Since
know,
our adventure in
as
Bridge of Spirits,
huge. It
Kena
was
has
an
grown
indie
into an
game, you know what I
older,
mean?
more experienced spirit guide.
But this
reputation now
this
precedes
looks
her.
like a serious
She comes to a new
AAA
land called Cosmora, home
game
to
right here.
multiple
You know what I'm
distinct
talking about?
worlds.
This
On this
looks
adventure,
phenomenal.
Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living.
Beautiful animation, great
Not only
character
those,
models.
My thing is, it might only run on the P5 Pro.
With PlayStation
It's
Studios
not a problem
support,
for me,
we're
bro.
building on everything that
I'm
fans
just
loved
saying
about
that.
the first
I
game.
mean, limitation. You
I
know
know,
what I
that
mean?
sucks.
More
Yeah,
dynamic
it does.
combat.
I mean,
It
it
said
may run on-
PS5
it
and
may-
PC. The
Yeah,
thing
it
it said,
may run on
it said
A larger,
it
richer
didn't say
world,
PS5 Pro.
and
It
of
said
course,
PS5 and
our charming
PC.
spirit companion.
It'll
Yeah.
run. It'll run well.
I'm just saying it may
Kena,
the
Scars of
limitations
Cosmora,
on the
releases
base,
PlayStation
but like
5 and PC.
full experience.
Thanks
may
so much
be
for
on the
watching,
Pro.
and enjoy the rest of the show.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Are you able to turn your mic gain up? Maybe just a click.
Is that better?
How about just another click?
Is that better?
That's much better. Yes, thank you.
There we go, sir. Let's go.
Yep. Just make
The
sure
nipples,
you don't eat
the
your mic,
nipples are
that's all.
hard. The
Oh,
nipples
hey
are
now, you
hard.
keep those. Good thing we got the small screen right now. You keep that stuff to yourself there,
Demons
weirdo.
terrorized the land
What is
and
this?
subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider.
The spider.
The spider.
And then in the chat, let me know about the sound. If the volume of us or more importantly, the game is too low,
Is this like a co-op?
please let me
Is
know.
this a co-op?
Yes, it is online co-op.
Ooh. Is this Ghost or Yote?
No. This is Yote's art style is way
What is this, then?
nicer than this.
It is Yote.
It is Yote.
That's
It's just
sweet.
that's pretty cool. Just the art looks
It's just the same
it's
update
not as
that
pretty,
they
I
did
guess.
with
Not as pretty.
Not even
Tsushima, but better.
Thanks, Somber, for the comment. He says now he can hear everything pretty well. You're good. Thank you, Ty. Somber, are you
Mark
excited
10.
for Fable? I never played a Fable game, so I am excited because I want to play the new. I want to try it. I really want to try it. So yeah, I want to try the Fable game.
You?
Oh, here we go. It's an update to yeah. Yep, Death Stranding. Going to PC. That's cool. Haven't given it a shot yet. A lot of people have told me to play it. I'll get it one day. I'll get to it one day.
Woo! Woo! I get a woo!
Woo. Woo.
Oh, come on. Come on, Finch. Woo!
That's Dinker on the board. What's up, Dinker? Thanks for joining me, buddy. Because of course they've got a damn spider. My man Dinker hates spiders so much. He's like he hates them.
PC.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
So that was the Yote multiplayer.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games.
What's up, Mike
and game
number two?
director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make games.
Yeah, he kinda looks like our Mike.
Interesting surprises and
Little less
unpredictable
beard.
that never get old. The
Yeah,
result is
different
4Loop,
glasses.
An emergent, challenging, 4-player combat
4Loop.
sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same.
So it's like a roguelike.
At the heart of 4Loop is a probability.
Actually, they
map,
announced
which
this a
combines
couple
alien
years ago.
technology
I
and
feel
human
like
ingenuity
I've
to
heard
plot your
this
best
before,
path
Or a
forward
yes.
to
couple
defeat
months ago, I think.
invaders.
For loop.
Each node represents a
Yeah.
different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the
co-op.
best mission.
Jamal says, "Is that
Once you've
Daryl
chosen
Dixon?"
a
Yes,
node
yes, it
on the
was.
ability
He
map,
is in
you
those
can
games.
teleport into the mission. You may have
What the
to
heck
Carl!
is his? I can't think of his
rescue
name.
survivors
The
and
actor. I
offer
forget his
cool
name.
upgrades from
Carl!
all while trying
Cool.
to avoid
No,
the
that's the other one.
reinforcements
That's Andrew
constantly
Lincoln.
sending drop pods,
Sombra says, I
ship
think you'll
pods,
love Fable.
stuff.
I think it's one of the first games where your choices determine the outcomes of the. I do remember that being like the, because that was on Xbox 360 originally. I remember that being one of the things with Fable was that it had such a wide net of things that could happen based around your decisions, which is awesome. Joel says, and less fat. Yes, they definitely digitized him to look a little more appealing, I guess you could say.
Coral.
That create emergent gameplay and
Coral.
replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter. And creativity
Mid.
and improvisation are key. We really want players to try
It's
things and
mid.
think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life.
Honestly, man.
And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of
That's
you makes
Dead by
it back to
Daylight
home
with
base,
gun.
you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. A home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability
Yeah, it is.
culminates
That's
in
literally what it is,
multiple
dude.
boss
It's Dead by Daylight with
This
guns.
is the scanner boss, a huge geologic surveyor
That looks cool, though.
scans for flux deposits to
Right.
harvest. It
This is
scans
not
fields
for me
of
though.
very
I mean, it's a cool
Me
looking
neither.
game.
Looks
I like
cool,
the
though.
I like this idea of this like multiplayer roguelite sort of.
Lauren, Carl.
Because the scanner's body
And the stuff is
rotates like a
impressive. Don't get me wrong.
What
It's
is
just-
that?
It's not for me, man.
All, of course, while avoiding the
Finch,
slow-moving
what is that?
dull flavor grids.
What is that?
Okay, that was a pretty sweet explosion. It's a good looking game. The
Our
graphics are
goal here
cool.
is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us.
He
in
said
upcoming
polish to
playtests.
come.
Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to
I'ma
play
be
it
real,
for
dude.
yourselves. Now,
If it's
Go
anything
and
past
fail
September, your game's gonna
save
be
the world.
toast.
Norman Reedus, yes. Yeah, you might be right because it's going to be stacked at the end of this year, bro. Especially if
There's
GTA
only
6
one
does
game
come
every-
out. Yeah.
There's only one game everyone's gonna be playing in November, dude.
What's this?
Okay, this is captured on PS5 Pro. What do we got?
Oh, they showed this.
Capcom.
A couple years.
Okay,
Yeah, they showed
okay.
this a couple months ago.
You really can make everything with Lunafilm.
Yeah, I do remember seeing this. This was at the Game Awards.
New York.
Yeah, and it looks pretty
Is
decent.
that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
Yeah, I think I made a comment that DK Bonanza was already made this year because he's got the girl on his back.
You like as a kid?
Which was amazing. Donkey Kong Bonanza was my favorite game I played last year. I loved it. I put a
So
lot of time.
Last of Us, but in the future.
I had a few
Future.
bumps along the way, but I had someone,
But Neo technology.
someone looking out for me. And
Right?
now it's your turn.
Yeah, a little bit. Pragmata, that's the one. Yep. They were talking about that on Spawn Wave this morning. Actually, that was one that got mentioned. Now we're gonna
So
get some
actual
gameplay. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Okay.
So this is gonna be a little bit longer trailer. I think we're gonna see. We're probably gonna get 5 to 10 minutes of this game, I believe. This is one of the big ones that they've been talking about for a while now. Okay, I was totally wrong about that. I thought we would get a full-on
April
gameplay.
24th. Okay. Available
But there's
now.
a demo. Okay.
Okay. Put
So
that
that's
on the
why
list.
they didn't give us the long gameplay trailers because the demo's
What is
out.
this?
Just go play the demo.
6 survivors of Raccoon City.
Is this Resident Evil?
Same thing.
Raccoon City. They was yeah.
That's not
Yep.
good.
Resident Evil 9.
Oh, this
right?
is Raccoon
Leon.
Oh,
The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one, Finch.
You okay?
What's the
What is
ass
Vicky
for,
want with you?
Tortilla?
What
The Pragmata game? The 4-loop game?
He grabbed you for a
Derpy?
reason.
Ass? Ass.
Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at
The Super Bowl?
CIA or the Pentagon.
Super Bowl's ass.
It was that. It was very but
It was pure ass.
Leon,
Ty says
we're
dope.
running out of time.
I've watched pretty much every Super Bowl since 2004, Finch.
I watched every one since 1990.
That was the worst one I've seen.
It was definitely one of the lesser ones, that's for sure. That one with the Rams, was it Rams and Patriots a few years ago?
At least it had a better halftime
That one was
show.
garbage.
At least it had a better halftime show. That was when all the Snoop and
Somber
Dre.
asks, what's the standard wait for games to come to PC now? 1 year-ish, no longer have a console? Yeah, that's about been it. These bigger PlayStation 5 games have been taking about 1 to 1.5 years to get to PC, and that's been pretty consistent with the big ones. Spider-Man, a few of the other ones. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Ooh,
The
9.
Norman Reedus game. Yeah, Requiem, that's what I said, Resident Evil 9. You get to play as both of them, Leon and whatever the chick's name is.
Leon!
It's been a while
Leon!
since you've been back there.
What is this?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Feb 27th.
February. Ooh.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
You're not a boy.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom.
April 24th on Pragmata.
PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Ooh.
Now,
Pro
let's return to
support,
the dark
Finch.
world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today.
What?
The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga. brings
Tortilla,
players
everybody
into the
wants the
conflict
zombie
between
apocalypse
the
until
vampire
bad bitches
Kain
go
and
extinct.
Blade.
Why Leon run into so many bad bitches in the
This
apocalypse?
remaster boasts updated HD graphics,
That's funny.
a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps.
So this was
as
Legacy
well
of
as bonus
Kain.
features like character
Never
skins,
played those games.
What do you have to tell me?
One
boss
for me.
levels,
Never played them.
deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the
That's cool.
unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Very Skeletor-ish.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny.
Definitely some old school graphics. Reminds me a lot of old school World of Warcraft, actually.
Legacy
Right.
of Kain Defiance remastered launches
But that's cool.
next month and will be available to pre-order
That could be a fun game.
starting today.
Today. There it is. There it is, Finch.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in Happy Net's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation.
Yeah, not for me. Sorry.
Not for me.
War
Not for me.
strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes.
I'm
who
not
battle
into the
against
anime
the
art
Empire,
style.
invading with
I
overwhelming
mean, I think it's cool that they tell it. These style of games tell really awesome stories, and I'm sure the stories are great. But
Enjoy
like,
deep strategic gameplay
I'd rather
with
just watch a
over
damn movie if
100
the
unit
story's that
classes,
good. You know what I mean?
including knights and new types of
Because the
monsters.
gameplay to me is completely
And
unappealing.
countless hours of gameplay with 6 main storylines and side quests.
Just menuing
across
all the
24
time. It's not for me,
nations.
man. It's old school, but no thanks.
Brigandine
Mark
Abyss
Malone
launches
says,
this
"Long
year,
Schlong
and you
Leon
can
gets
wish
all
list
the
it
girls."
Starting today.
Oh, he is a bad
Today. Today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Okay.
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa.
シリーズプロ
Thank you,
こんにちは
Yasuki Hayashi.
本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
Make it free.
Team Ninja. Okay. They make good stuff. Tekken 6. Oh, Dead or Alive.
I never heard of it.
Last round.
本作デッドアライブ6
It's
ラ
the
ストラウン
Sib
ドは
Squad.
オリジナル
The Sib Squad.
6をベースに
That's hilarious.
ダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャ
It
ラクター
literally is the Goon Squad.
プレイステーション5用の最適化
There's all
追
girls.
加
Goon Squad. Oh wait, no.
新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。
Oh no, they could just take pictures of
They were changing their facial expressions.
Right.
So they can like kick them in the face with a big old like tongue out with that expression on their face. That'd be badass.
基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
I've never seen such of a Street Fighter ripoff ever in my life.
Well, yeah, sort of a Tekken ripoff.
Tekken
Yeah,
ripoff.
Tekken, yeah. I mean, it's been around for a long... Dead or Alive's been around forever on PlayStation. I'm not, like... Yeah, see, it's one of those things. It really does take
Let me
inspiration.
guess, you're remastering the 30th anniversary.
Or they'll do a
of the
collection,
original.
like just like how Mortal Kombat released their collection of all the old games. And then
It is?
I'll bet that's what it is.
It literally is, dude.
They just released the Legacy collection for Mortal Kombat, which I have and is awesome.
Right.
And then also the Street Fighter collection, I have that as well.
There it is, Dead or Alive. Legacy Collection.
That's what it's gonna be, dude. If that's what it's called, I'm gonna crack it. Oh, hello.
Heck, oh my.
In development. Oh, okay. It's a new game. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. I would have died if they were like, yes, it is a
Come on, what are
5-game
the
Dead or
what
Alive
are the
collection.
surprises that?
Okay, what's this?
Okay, what is this?
So we got a big whip and a sword. Very cool art style.
That is pretty cool.
Oh, that's the
Control,
new
yeah, that's the
control.
control one.
Okay.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
My brother-in-law he just loves the original Control game. It's one of his all-time
It used
favorite
to be.
games.
I don't know if it's on Game Pass anymore.
I own it, so. But it's a good game. It's really cool. I'm into it. He was hardcore into it. And we got some gameplay. All right.
Is that another mic?
What you are seeing here is an early mission
Is that another mic, Finch?
I believe it was.
We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Okay.
I'm in. This looks amazing. This reminds me a lot of Spider-Man 2, not gonna lie. It's got that sort of feel to it.
Ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
Okay, that was cool. I like
What the
that.
heck
Now
is
he's
that?
on the side of the building.
Showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities.
This the gravity thing here where he's moving around from the sides of the building is a very Zelda-like mechanic. I like that.
While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
That's pretty cool.
This looks excellent.
Kind of. You'll know
Looks
when
cool,
you
but
just try to stay alive out there, okay?
I'm not surprised or shocked yet.
Oh, I'm not surprised that it looks great. I know this. I knew this game was going to be great. Remedy makes amazing shit.
True.
But this is better than I expected, to be honest with you. This mechanic specifically, this gravity-defying thing, to me, that is fantastic gameplay. I like shit like that. You could put so many puzzles into it. Yeah, look at that. This is good stuff.
That's just one boss battle.
Well, they said this is probably like the tutorial. You know what I mean?
Right. Development demo.
I think I hear something.
I hear dead people.
I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Oh my.
Just kind of reminds me of an Oracle at Delphi. Wow, that's a cool looking boss fight. Yeah, man, that game, wow, I'm impressed. That looks great. 2026, that's what we got.
Vegas.
That was something.
Made for this night.
What's up, Vegas? Hey, good to see you,
Save
buddy.
The age of man. Half human.
Gang, 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 gang.
Half angel. They call you sin.
All right, what's this? This is very pretty graphics. This looks nice.
Salvation.
Probably another, what's it called?
I'm digging the music, man. It's almost like Doom style music.
Probably another scroll game.
Dude, I'm playing this 100%. I am playing this game.
Does look
This
badass,
looks
though.
freaking awesome. Are you kidding me? Listen to that music.
Is that co-op?
I believe so. Oh yeah. So just a
Is this like
brawler
a Soul game?
Is
Is
this
it
just
like
a straight
Soul
up
game?
No, I don't think it's a Souls game. It doesn't look like the methodical fighting of a Souls game. This looks like a brawler where you're just killing everything in your path. You know, like Doom. Like this is like a third-person Doom game essentially.
Right.
And having very much loved playing Doom: The Dark Ages last year, this is right up my alley. The music, the blood, the fire.
Play this together.
Fuck yeah. Co-op, you and me, bro. We have to play this. Crimson Moon 2026. Hell yeah.
That looked badass.
Yes. God, that was some good shit.
What is this?
That was cool. That White Wolf.
Oh, this is the This is the game that Xbox is creating, but it's coming to 5, I think.
Game Freak. This is that new, yeah, everybody was pissed off because Game Freak showed something amazing at the Game Awards, and it was this. And they're like, why does the Pokemon look like this?
That's the Xbox one, but it's coming to,
yeah.
coming to 5.
I don't know I don't remember the name of this game, but I do remember.
Me neither, but it looks sweet.
It looks pretty cool.
Pretty impressed.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
Ooh.
Ninja stuff is fun. It's a little more on the anime style. I'm not the biggest fan of that art, but it is very pretty, you know, and it's real pretty like this, and it looks... A three-dimensional anime, to me, is much more, less jarring on the eyes than that 2D stuff we were watching earlier.
Right.
I'm just not a huge fan of some of the...
yeah, you're right.
But this looks good here. This has a dark... This is more of a Souls-like to me right here.
He said, yo, some of these games are just a vent trip.
What's this game, Finch? The last game was Crimson Moon, the one that we were drooling over. This one, we haven't seen a title yet.
I forget the title, but I know the game.
It's the Game Freak game, Beast of Reincarnation, yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
I just didn't remember the name.
August, okay.
Cool.
Thanks to fiction.
That looks cool. I might give it a shot.
Look at characters in combat.
Might give it a
Beast
shot.
Of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Wonder if it'll be on the
Our
Switch.
next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic...
Yeah, Vegas talking about the Pong console.
Oh! Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy
Nice.
with Rayman's 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game.
So we were making fun of Dead or Alive earlier for the collection that didn't happen, and now we get a Rayman collection, which is totally cool.
Rayman is goated.
Rayman is pretty fun. I've played a few of them,
Rayman's development through a long
including the original on PlayStation.
Restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents.
Yeah, this is good.
Never before heard insights from the original.
I'm in. I will be giving this a shot at some point, eventually.
Voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow.
Ooh,
will be available
nice.
June 26th.
June 26th on the physical. That's where I'll be
Mina the
picking it up.
Hollower
I'll be
is an
buying a physical of that.
action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight.
Oh, Mina the Hollower?
Control of Mina as
Yeah,
she charges
okay.
into a bizarre
About
mission
time we
to
hear
save
something
a
about Mina the Hollower. Shovel Knight is awesome. I don't know if you ever played that game. But I loved Shovel Knight. I played through it a couple of times. Yeah, Dinker says the Crimson Moon game. He likes the medieval style dude, and it's co-op. We gotta try it. Freaking
The
badass.
time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5.
All right, Mina demo coming tomorrow.
Go.
It's been on Switch for like 3 months, dude. The Mina Hollower has been on Switch forever.
Oh, this is the other one.
The events of the original
Neva. Remember earlier I mentioned Neva? Yeah, this is Neva.
Alba and the wolf cub Neva
Never gonna play it.
Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness.
Never gonna play it.
Nah, it's decent. I played the original
Together,
Neva a
they
little
will
bit.
face
I didn't
new
beat it or
enemies and
anything,
endure
but
perilous trials.
decent. You know, a little more of a
Confronting
Metroidvania style
monstrous
thing
force
going on,
that threatens to tear them apart.
which is my style of game. I like
Players
those.
can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations.
They're kind of cool. You know, when there's platforming involved with combat, I'm into those style of games, at least a little bit. I might not play those kind of games to finish, but there are games like that I like.
A tactical stealth action
Especially
title
Metroid.
from Shueisha Games and Acquire. A team with ninja credentials dating back to the
Yako
Tensei
Shinobi
series.
Ups.
We saw this at the Game Awards too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Acquire.
Gotta have that flute. Gotta have that flute.
Tortilla says, that looked like one of those games you walk in on your roommate playing and you act like you didn't.
Co-op.
Talk about the Neva game.
Co-op?
Yep, this looks like it could be a co-op.
But it looks shit. It looks shit.
Nah, I mean, it does have that sort of, what do you call it? 2.5D isometric view.
Yeah.
Which works in, like, Diablo and stuff like that. And I see it interweaves. Okay, that's cool. See this Metal Gear Solid, like the original Metal Gear Solid has sort of this feel to it. That was a little more top down. But yeah, like old school MGS gameplay here going on, some stealth. This looks cool.
Oh my.
This does remind me of old school Metal Gear Solid. No joke. Like the sneaking around stuff, you know what I mean? That view. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like this. I might give that a shot.
It's a phone game.
I don't care. It looks good.
2027? Dang.
Dude, that's gonna release straight to that'll release straight to premium probably.
Right. What is this?
Oh, okay. We got something here.
Diablo?
Okay, now I'm looking for a studio. What studio is making this? This kind of reminds me of Black Myth Wukong. Has a similar style looking to it. I played that game. I loved that game. Black Myth was amazing.
What is it?
And this is giving me that vibes of that. Okay, it's not that company. Okay, that's a Chinese company. It's just from Crafton, Montreal.
How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
Okay, this looks cool. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Black Myth Wukong. And I mean that in a very good way. Are you a giant chicken? It's a giant chicken. Shut the front door.
Shut the front door.
You goddamn chicken. This is
That's
awesome.
Sweet. That's awesome.
It's a Dynasty Warriors game, and you're a chicken. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. Now, Black Myth Wukong, you were a monkey, and you were amazing.
But
now
no,
you're
this is a
giant
chicken.
This is definitely a Black Myth ripoff, but in
Game
the
of the
best
year.
possible way.
Game
It's
of the
based
year.
on
I
a
don't
book.
care.
It said
Game
it's
of the
based
year.
on a book. I've not seen the book. It said something bird. But now, dude, this is some good stuff. I'm into this. Look at that.
Imagine the memes, Finch.
This is yes, for sure. Look at that, dude. See,
That
this
looks
is good
sick, though,
stuff.
dude. It's like God of War meets.
Dude, Black Myth Wukong looked like this.
Right.
I'm not joking. That game is unbelievable.
Oh my, look at that.
It didn't play like this, like with the big crowds. It was all it's a Souls-like. Black Myth is so 1-2 enemies at a time, but bosses. You know what I mean?
That is a big ass sword, though.
Yeah. But yeah, the way that these cutscenes are, it reminds me of Black Myth, and in like the best way possible. This looks phenomenal.
This looks badass.
And the giant chicken, dude.
Giant
Does he make chicken noises? Is he clucking? And that would be awesome.
Add the Family Guy skin.
Exactly. Project Winless. So this is a long ways off in development by Craft and Project. That that game just blew my goddamn mind.
That was a freaking genius. Let's go!
Okay.
Racer has arrived.
Yes!
The racing one?
Yes.
Welcome to the Galactic
Come on,
League.
Finch.
Yeah, we were pumped when they showed this at the Game
Since you're
Awards.
here, why not
What is
take
this?
part in
When
a
is the? I need the release
friendly
date.
exhibition race?
Oh my lord.
Vegas says you lay an egg and throw it and blows up. Yes. Egg bombs would be the shit. Kind of like the old Yoshi games.
Oh my goodness.
This looks good. This definitely reminds me of the old Pod Racer game. Look at this. Oh, dude, that's where Ray is from. Forget the
Right.
planet.
They gotta have the art arrow, right? The Naboo and all that.
Oh, they'll have all the big planets. Hell, you'll probably be inside the damn Death Star, which would be fucking cool.
Right.
Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. That I might be yapping.
Oh yeah, I'm playing this.
There's Haw. There's something similar to Haw.
Galactic
Release date!
Racer.
Release date! Release date! There it is! There it is!
2026, that's all we're getting, but that's good enough for me. Dude, a lot of these guys, do they understand that GTA 6 is coming out at the end of this year? Do they know that? Like,
yeah.
He's a bad influence on the other recruits.
First
who
Light, right?
inexplicably
GoldenEye
fall
First Light.
victim to his charm.
Yeah.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
Thinker loves him some racing games. Me too, dude. I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7, and god dang. God dang, it's a good game.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond.
This feels like a little like Uncharted, you know?
Right.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
With some vehicle combat, perhaps, some driving around.
Try not to draw attention.
A lot of quick time events.
Yeah.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem
Ooh.
the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy.
Okay. I mean, this looks cool. The story's gonna be good, I'm sure. Oh, shit. Sorry about that.
If you get caught, we will deny ever having.
May!
27.
How
Ooh.
does that sound?
When do I start?
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna be into it, I don't think, but it looks cool.
Do I start? Do I start? Do I start?
Just making sure I was
Goofball.
I'm sorry.
Just reload it again.
Lots of people play GTA only for the story mode, then they go back to whatever they were playing or something new. Yeah, that's
May
true. I understand
27th
that.
is soon, though.
But you got to think, some people can only, afford to buy one brand new game, a month or whatever. You know what I mean? If it's one of those situations, and in November, if it's GTA, that's what they're buying.
Is it
I'm
GTA?
Tim Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA.
No,
Most
this
of us
isn't
at
any
Third
game.
Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational.
Still hear
to
the
my
video
own love
okay,
of video
Derpy?
games.
Yes, sir.
And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people
Konami.
remember Konami for being with
So basically
PlayStation
just
and
a paid ad for Konami.
taking
Got
some
it,
amazing
thanks.
franchises that everyone already knew and loved.
Just Konami in general. It's like, we don't have any good games. We don't have any good games for you, so we're just going to give you an ad for us.
Yu-Gi-Oh! MMO.
We were really impressed when Konami
Yu-Gi-Oh!
approached us with their list of
AAA
announcements
game
for
like
PlayStation.
Batman Arkham.
So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something
I
a little
wish.
different.
All right, what do you got here?
We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too.
Tortilla says, like Uncharted, but Mission Impossible. Yeah, that sounds cool for the GoldenEye game.
Metal Gear!
Yes. Go on. So is this the new Legacy Collection Part 2? Yes! The Master
Let's
Collection!
go!
Here we go.
4 and 5.
There's one more thing I must do.
Finally, they get... Finally, dude. Metal Gear Solid 4 has been stuck on the PS3 forever. It was the only way you could play it without emulation.
Remaking it? There's got to be better graphics than that, right?
No, they're not remaking it. This is just a port. This is the PS3 game. They're porting it to this system.
Do this for me. Will you terminate Liquid?
And it's one of the highest rated games of all time on Metacritic. Metal Gear Solid 4 is an incredibly high rated game, and I've never played it because I didn't have a PS3. So I look forward to it. I'm going to definitely give it a shot.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
This is good stuff, man. I'm happy to have this.
Means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Hell yeah.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country.
Vegas says he'd like to find a game where he starts at the very bottom but can move up to like a general. That would be pretty awesome. I'm sure there are sim games and those kind of games on PC somewhere. But not like in the AAA space. At least nothing that I can think of. I mean, there are Call of Duty campaigns where each mission you do rank up and eventually you do end up, maybe not a general, but I do know that. Peace Walker, by the way, I believe that was a PSP or a PS Vita title, right? I think that was a mobile title. Or handheld title. Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid games, some of them are on PS Store. Tortilla says, Clash of Clans. That's hilarious.
Ooh,
August 27th, alright.
Up in.
Very good, very good. I'll be picking that up. I will be picking that up physical. Yeah, it's been trapped on PS3 this whole time. They never re-released it.
プレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。
Oh, it was on PS3. I knew it was on the PSP.
伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように
Vegas says General is probably too high for me, seeing how they don't actually fight in the wars.
またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語
You could even write your own eval.
スネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で
Just give it out for free, goofball.
この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。
Metal Gear Solid 5 has been available very, very, very cheap on the PS Store many, many times. I think I bought it for like $4 on Black Friday one year. I still haven't played it because I wanted to play 4. And they still hadn't released it until, well, they announced it today. Nah, they're done making Metal Gear Solids, dude. Kojima's out.
What is this?
Darwin's Paradox. It's like a squid. Yeah, it's an octopus. So it's like the original Metal Gear Solid. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Tactical octopus action. Dude, Kojima's flipping out right now. He's like, look what they done to my boy. It's like... This looks cool, but why an octopus, dude?
Right.
Just, like, if you're gonna keep it in the theme, like of the Metal Gear Solid, but still be goofy, make him like a robot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because at least then it still matches the not futuristic, but the very modern military tactical thing. But octopi are cool. I don't know, it just seems weird. Darwin's Paradox. But I guess that's kind of the allure, is that it's so weird. And the gameplay looks awesome. That's my style of gameplay. I like that. Holy shit, Castle 40th anniversary Castlevania. Shut up.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty.
Castlevania.
By the grace of God.
Make a rematch.
40th.
They did.
No, this is new. I don't ever remember playing. Is that a girl? You're playing as a girl. I don't remember playing as a girl in any Castlevania games, but I haven't played them all. I've only played, honestly, about 5 of them, I think. But dude, this is right up my alley. This looks amazing. Just a good old-fashioned Castlevania game. Amazing looking combat, big bosses. Very comparable to like a Hollow Knight, you know what I mean? To those that don't play the older Castlevania and Metroid games.
Now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
Oh, that is Trevor? Looked like a chick to me. Belmont's Curse. Shut up. So that is is that a remake? Because there was one something Curse in the old ones. No, that looks awesome.
今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いで
It's been a great presentation so far. Tons of games, some really good looking ones. Not a whole lot of fluff, you know, not a bunch of fluff. Should have been a tactical ferret instead of an octopus. That's the comment of the day so far. I love it. That would have actually worked out perfect. A freaking ferret instead of an octopus.
Right.
Somber says it reminds him of Little Nightmares. That's I see the connection. I haven't played it, but I definitely watched some streams of it. It looks like a cool game. Metal Gear melted, says Vegas. Tactical octopus. Would that make it a tactopus?
ぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、続報を楽しみにお待ちくだ
Ty
さい。
says he'd like to get hip to new games for real. Ty, if you want to watch a really cool channel that posts really good, easy to listen to stuff every day, check out Spawn Wave on YouTube. Spawn Wave. He's just a dude that does like a morning news show at 8 a.m. every day. And he just talks about modern games and the news. And it's great because he has a lot of retro feel to it. Spawn Wave on YouTube. Check it out. It's my favorite channel of all time. It really is. Other than Two Dumb Yinzers, of course.
But you have to come back to me.
Galactic? Intergalactic?
Come back to
Naughty Dog? Are we in space? No, we're not in space. Okay, never mind. Not intergalactic. Tactile puss, says Somber. And by the way, I used to play bass for Tactile Puss.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
Saint Amelia, how nice. Bet, says Todd.
What is this?
Looks like a nice heavy story type game here.
I keep trying to fix what happened.
Something bad happened. Some sort of apocalypse.
But no matter what I do,
you can't fix it.
Just please don't be zombies.
It's zombies.
Please don't be zombies.
It's zombies. It's zombies.
Simon Ordell. I mean, aren't we over zombies by now? Okay, it's a Konami game. It's Annapurna. Okay, I like them. Stray. I liked that game a lot they made. Stray was a great game. All right, what do we got going on here? So are we in first-person view? Is this a first-person style game? Very dark. Ooh.
Silent Hill?
This is Konami.
Yep.
It is. Good call, buddy. Okay. Townfall. That's going to break the internet tomorrow. That's a big one. That is a big announcement right there. Or at least a big, a big trailer. That's meaty. That's
A world shrouded by lightfall.
That's pretty cool. I'm not a super huge Silent Hill guy, but I respect it, and that's one that a lot of people like. That's going to be a big one on the headlines tomorrow.
What is this?
Sounded like a Zelda sound effect. that beam. Okay, we got the anime thing going on here.
The anime. I'm concerned.
This is probably one of those game series that I'm just not familiar with, that I know I've heard of a million times, but would never play.
Right.
Not hating. This just is, once again, not for me. I don't like that art style. Vega says, call it Punxsutawney Kill, where Phil tries to kill everybody, or a vampire game where you bite people to grow your army to take over the world. That would be cool. Punxsutawney Kill would be great, because every once in a while you would get trapped and they would make you give a weather prediction. And if you say the wrong thing, they try to kill you and you gotta fight your way out. That would be awesome. I would play Punxsutawney Kill.
Majesty's words.
What's this, like a Xenoblade type? One of those stupid fucking... Oh, this is like...
I don't know.
This ain't Monster Hunter, is it? No, definitely not. They are hunting monsters, but it's not Monster Hunter. No, even the name is stupid. Rev.Noir? You are insulting my intelligence right now. When hope sparks catastrophe. Rev.Noir. Wishlist. Now, how about no?
No.
That's trash.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発した。
Right. 8 minutes left. I'm disappointed.
You're disappointed with this whole thing so far?
I want a GTA.
There's still 8 minutes left. GTA is the one thing that I did not actually think would happen anyway. I would like to see a GTA trailer. A lot of people thought that we might see one today. But GTA doesn't need to... They don't need PlayStation. They can just release their own fucking shit whenever they want. They don't have to do it during an event. I'm not saying they won't be here. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if they're not. You know what I mean? Or disappointed even. But it would make my day for sure if they did. And then, we might see that Red Dead 2 upscale, and they might even shadow drop it if that's the case. And that would... I'd be right over there buying it right now if that's the case.
Is this Batman?
Derpy wants to start the top 40 countdown at 1.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Here you go. What you got here?
John Wick?
Nah, not enough guns. That is Keanu, isn't it?
Versatile, capable.
I feel like I did see something a while back about him being in a new game.
John Wick.
Maybe it is John Wick.
It's John Wick. I said John Wick or Batman.
I just figured we just saw more people get shot by now if it was John Wick.
It's John Wick.
But I do love me some Keanu. Loved him in Cyberpunk, dude. Cyberpunk was freaking awesome.
It's John Wick. It's freaking John Wick.
Yeah, okay. I like the music too. I like they're going with some classical style stuff. Tortilla says he also thought Batman. But yeah, when you see this with what looks like a, you know, like a butler, I could see the Batman comparison.
Oh!
Yeah.
John Wick. Shut up. And it's just called John Wick. There's no subtitle. No sort of date at all, so it's probably not coming until 27. But I'm in. That I'm gonna give it a shot. That looks cool.
Your community outreach liaison.
Bungie, okay. Is this Marathon? Are they gonna finally release Marathon?
Quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last
Marathon?
until
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
For those who did not wake.
Yeah, Ty, you said holy fuck, you're talking about the John Wick, I assume. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you.
John Wick PvP, imagine. Oh my gosh. That's a $1 billion idea you just came up with. Let's do it.
This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4.
Vegas says that Eva Longoria donated $7 million to make John Wick happen. That's cool.
We need anything. Weapons, supplies.
That gameplay looked cool to me.
Way back.
For the John Wick, that looked fucking badass.
Is Dan Agreed? Tau City. I feel like I'm praying.
Okay, so this is Marathon. I believe it's Marathon anyway. It's Bungie. I mean, just looking at it, you can tell this is definitely the same company that made Halo back in the day. And Marathon's a remake of an old game from the 90s called Marathon. It was one of their first ones. But look at that rifle. I mean, that's just a straight up freaking battle rifle from Halo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Embrace.
But this is cool. It's got that like a very arcadey graphic look to it. I like that. Almost like an 8-bit in 3D style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the art style is sweet.
Mayday. Mayday.
Marathon.
Mayday. Mayday. Mayday.
I'm undecided on this game, but I you know what? The trailer is really, that was a dope trailer. I thought that looked pretty cool. Server Slam. Okay, so there's coming up here in a couple weeks. It's launching on March the 5th. There we go. Finally, that game's been in production for like a decade.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler, and I'm the game director on Marathon.
That's a pretty big, that's a meaty trailer there. That's good stuff.
Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on.
Might have to do that. We might have to stream it.
Vegas says that Wick looks like a for-sure buy way more than any other games. Yeah, it's definitely.
We might have to test this out.
It's like a top. I think that and the Crimson Moon game are my top two so far. And both of those games to me look pretty goddamn awesome.
We might have to test this on stream, Finch. Marathon.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Open weekend.
It looks like a good, fun, arcadey style shooter, you know?
Right.
Including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch.
Cute.
Guns?
From everyone here at
And this is going to be a a live service style game.
We'll see you on Tau City starting February 26th.
It looks cool. I hope it works out for them, because it's been a long time in building that game, and
Hey,
I hope it works out because it looks pretty cool.
Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Okay, so now we're just getting
It is!
Spider-Man 2 is on PS Plus.
Next week.
Next week.
Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration.
Yeah, you got to play it, dude.
Be greater together.
Just the opening of that game, the opening boss fight, the tutorial boss fight at the beginning. It shows you how you switch between the characters. It is so good, dude. It's so epic.
Responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
And just the game in general. I loved Spider-Man 2. It was worth the platinum.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
Todd says John Wick's favorite movie. Sweet. I see why. John Wick's freaking awesome.
PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PS.
Never been into Tekken. Played some of the old ones like on Saturn and Tekken 2.
Right.
But it's the art style that does it for me. I was always more of a Street Fighter, which is also anime, but just did 2D, you know. And then, of course, Mortal Kombat was always my thing.
Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May.
Cool. Old style rail shooter games, Time Crisis. These were fun back in the day.
DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Yeah, if you have a light gun setup, it's a lot of fun. I always like those games.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
Oh, so it's like one of those games.
Hang out and get lost with
But
your
those
friends
games are
in an open
funny.
world full of challenges, puzzles,
Yeah, they are meme-worthy games. You usually see some silly stuff.
Right. We might have to try that.
Nah, I think I'm good. It looks cool, but it's not really for me.
Right.
But if it's in the monthly game, it's on extra. So, I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to try it since it's on extra. I've got extra.
But we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Sorrow.
Vega says Ring King was his favorite. I never played Ring King. I've played a few different boxing games and stuff.
Sorrows. Oh, Sorrows.
Combat to break down. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's coming to PS5. Okay.
That was one of the games I liked at Game Awards.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Housemark.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemark. Today
This
we're
looks like a
excited
shoot 'em
to
up,
show
but it
off
looks
our Combat
fun.
Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles...
I like the art style. You know, I'm into that sort of demonic, very dark, you know, like Doom, like that stuff. Like, and this is definitely that. So the art style appeals to me here. Very nice lighting there on the church. I like that.
Interacting with
Also, different game. The Passage. Okay, this is a different
will
game.
help you
Sorry.
understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
Oh no, it's a save game.
I can't believe so many are gone.
What is wrong with that big head?
His head is huge.
Changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. You can engage with our
Dinker
permanent
says, "Don't
progression
take a
system,
hallucinogen and
upgrade
play
your
Big
armor's
Walk."
attributes, and acquire
I might have to do that.
With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust
It does look a little
experience
trippy.
by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure
Okay, so
a consistent
this is a
balance
very,
level.
very meaty presentation at the end here for this game,
allows
so
you to teleport
it's making me
directly
wonder
to
if this
any
is going to be the
environment you have
last
unlocked.
thing we
This
see.
means getting back into the action quicker.
I don't
It
think
also
it is.
means easier
So there's a lot
replayability
more.
the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly
About changing his screen name. You're on YouTube, so you have to go in and change your Google screen name through YouTube. You could do it on the app by looking in your phone on YouTube, like if you're on like the main page of YouTube, not in a video, and you can see your face in the top right-hand corner. Tap on that. Account settings, somewhere in there, you'll see you'll have the ability to change your name. Google's kind of strict about it though. Like they only let you do it once or twice, you know? But you can change it.
The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio,
This
and
looks
our
cool.
visuals on Carcosa.
I think it looks cool. This is a very deep, very involved, long game. I'm trying to avoid playing those kind of games that take 60 hours to complete, you know what I mean? with exception of a few. Obviously, like Wolverine is one I will play every single minute of. You know what I mean? But this looks cool. I like this. I like the little grappling hook, and some of the powers look pretty freaking cool. I like the art, like I said, very demonic and dark. I love that. I'm playing through Metroid Prime 4 still, and it's got a lot of demonic dark shit in it, but a lot of beauty as well, and it's perfect art style for me. What's that?
April 30th.
April 30th? There it is. Cool. Hey, that looks cool, man. And that's you're gonna like that one. I think that's all you, bro. Definitely tell me what you think. And maybe one day down the line, I'll give it a shot. Chandelier.
Another anime.
Chandelar. Nah, this looks a little cooler to me. This is more comic booky.
Yeah.
Like a comic booky anime.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle.
The art's a little more subtle, like they actually try to shade things. That's one thing in certain anime arts I can't stand, is when they won't shade anything. Okay, what is this?
Oh, that's that one game that was done a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, this looks cool. Side-scrolling fighting game featuring X-Men, I'm in.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul. Time to end this.
Captain America.
Yep.
I'll show you how the X-Men.
So it's X-Men Smash Brothers is what this is. And they're going to introduce new characters. Is that what it's going to be? You know, it'll be like all the X-Men and then like a couple guys like Captain America, and then eventually once in a while they'll introduce a new one.
It's basically a Smash Brothers versus Street Fighter level.
That's what I just said, like a Smash Brothers, right? Street Fighter play style with Smash Brothers availability. That'd be cool, actually.
Let's finish this.
Unbreakable. X-Men.
We are stronger together.
Dude, why is Storm so badass?
Right.
Oh, Tokon Fighting Souls. That's the name of the game, huh? Is that what it's called? Tokon? I'm a little confused. Yeah, that is what it's called. I thought it was called Unbreakable X-Men.
In August, dude.
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed Unbreakable
X-Men
into the world of Marvel Tokon.
So this game's already been out?
No, I think so. Maybe.
So this is a game that's already been out, and now they are putting in the X-Men. Is that what it is? It's
yeah.
I didn't realize that. I'd never heard of this game. When I think of fighting games with Marvel, I think like Marvel Rivals. But that's more of a. That's not really a fighting game. That's more of a. You know what I mean?
Overwatch.
Right, exactly. That's hero game. I mean, this looks badass. Don't get me wrong. This looks like a cool fighting game. I'm gonna be checking it out.
So as a zone in this game,
but
she's gonna set
I
up
want to
so
play as
many
the X-Men,
traps
and that's the whole
that her
thing.
opponents are gonna feel like they're running an obstacle course.
Oh, Ty. He says, happy to be here with you guys. This is lit. This is lit. I'm having a good time. We've been right around 10 viewers this whole time. We got an active board. We're having fun. We're watching something positive instead of talking about stupid negative stuff. I'm loving it. We're having fun here. Bud.
August 30th launches.
Okay, so this isn't like a continued game already. Okay, cool. Said August 30th? Yeah, I'm going to give it a look, man. Let's see what happens.
Stay tuned.
Could it possibly be a PS Plus game? No, it'll be on PS5 and PC, but that's cool. Might be a fun one. That's one where the price will drop around Black Friday, and then that's when I will get it.
Big game? Big game? Big game?
It's got to be, man. It's been over an hour now.
Big game. Big game.
Give me some Santa Monica Studio. Okay, here we go.
Big game. Big game. God of War?
This is that God of War 2D, not 2D.
The collection! The collection!
Yeah, that is a 2D collection.
Let's go!
This has been rumored. Is it going to have the mobile games, or not mobile, but the handheld games as well? Or just the original 3? Yes, the trilogy. No way. Is it a full remaster?
Please be remake.
Oh! Oh!
That's beefy, dude.
Oh yes.
Hey, what's happening?
That was just an announcement, though, man. There was no.
OGTC. That's right.
They just announced it. That's cool, though.
Yeah,
that was a
man,
massive
baby.
announce right there.
And I'm
Really?
thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today.
A full
Starting
remake.
with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look.
Now that like 15-year-old in me is freaking out because the original God of War is fucking awesome.
God of War 3. Big God of War 3.
Yeah, God of War 3. Well, Reforged is available on PlayStation Store, and I never went back and replayed it.
I know. Sit down.
But now that there's a remake, I'm not going to bother playing the one that's on PS Plus or whatever.
So it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update.
Georgianne, hi,
I'm telling
Georgianne.
you, I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary,
Oh, I should.
we couldn't
I
let
should do
it
it towards
close
the end.
without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat,
TV show.
rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get.
This guy could tell me
Thank
anything,
you for
dude.
2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here?
This so there's been a big God of War game remake, or not remake, rumor for a long time now that it's like an open rumor, a not good kept secret, and I believe it's a multiplayer God of War. But maybe they're doing a new 3D one. I'm not sure. Let's see here.
Ooh.
Mega Cat. So it's not a new 3D one.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a demake style game. Yeah, they were talking about this before. It's been a rumor for a long time.
Was a Spartan.
Prelude?
Oh no, this ain't what I'm thinking of.
This is a prelude.
This is more like a 2D Metroidvania style game. Is that what this is?
Courage is a decision. Press your attack.
Yeah, with that demade art style, so it's got that sort of 2D, almost HD quality to it. It looks cool, okay. This puts me in mind a little bit of the Prince Persia Lost Crown that I played last year on PS5, which was amazing.
It is a multiplayer.
Of destruction
Mm-hmm.
and redemption begins here.
Be ready for Sparta.
Sons of Sparta. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Ooh.
You know what, though? I wasn't super impressed.
Available today!
Oh, nice. Okay. Shadow dropped.
Wow.
Very cool.
That's it? No! No. I'll take it. But no.
Where's Wolverine, bro? Where's Wolverine?
Where's GTA?
I told you GTA wasn't going to be here. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. I mean, the God of War stuff was pretty awesome for the end.
The John Wick stuff.
In the end, the John Wick was good, but
They
it
could have
doesn't
done better.
feel. It feels like there should have been one more, and it should have been maybe not GTA, but I thought, dang, I
That's
really
a lot,
thought that
though.
I really thought we would see Wolverine today,
Right.
and I'm pretty bummed that we didn't. That's like the only disappointment to me, is no Wolverine.
That's a lot coming to PlayStation, though.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote down every game, but I got almost every game. There was about 5 that I might have missed, and it was like during a little sizzle reel, and they had a couple of the crappy anime ones. I was like, I'm not even writing it down.
Right.
But you still want to go for another 15 minutes or so? We'll take it up to 6:30, and we'll just go over the list real quick I got here.
Yeah, but heck yeah.
All right, cool. Let me let's get out of the video here.
Full screen Yinzer background.
I'm getting there, fool. That's right. Okay, here we go, buddy.
There we go. All right.
So, whew, that was a lot of games.
That was a lot of games, dude.
There was a lot of games, dude. Started off with the Kina game, whatever it was called, something colony or whatever. Looked really cool. Looked like a Breath of the Wild clone, but real dope art style. Very pretty, I would say was the word I used earlier. It was a very pretty looking game. That looked cool. I think you said that you were into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that one. I like it. So I'm just going to check off the games that we think are awesome. Next was the Yote, Ghost of Yote multiplayer.
Expansion, yeah.
I wasn't into it. I'm not really into the Ghost series. I did try the first one, Tsushima, and very beautiful, great art style, but the art style, the beautiful art style isn't quite in this game.
Right.
At least not ramped up the way it is in the original 2 games. So
yeah,
it's not for me, but it looks cool. And that's one of those ones that people have been into for a long time. What's that?
They said clip me saying remake.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to go back and rewatch this video and clip it from there. So we'll get it. Death Stranding 2, they showed it's being released. What was it? The PC and all that was a thing. Then there was that 4 Loop game. That looked kind of cool, but it wasn't really my thing. It looked more like
maybe like on sale thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to try that one. Pragmata has a demo today. That one looks cool. It's interesting. That's one of those big releases that everybody's been.
I might give it a look after the stream.
Yeah, it's a demo. So, I mean, why not? If you're looking for something to try, it might be worth it. Next was Resident Evil 9 Requiem, and they announced the date as February 20. They already had the date out, but February 27th is coming up here in a couple of weeks. That is something I'm definitely going to play eventually, but Resident Evil games always go on sale.
Right.
They always do. So I'm going to wait for a while. You can go to Walmart right now and you can buy almost every Resident Evil game on PS4 for less than $20. Yeah.
All right.
And I'm not saying Resident Evil 9 will be there right away, but in 5 years, I can wait 5 years to play that game. Next was that Legacy of Kain remaster. That was an old style fighter game. Not fighter game, excuse me, like a brawler hack and slash. But remember, that's the one that I commented had the art style of like old school World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's like an endearing style because I have nostalgia for that game in particular. But I think I'm going to pass on Legacy of Kain. Next was Dead or Alive 6, which we laughed out of the building. The anime fighting game. That's a classic series. I get it. It's their like 30th anniversary, they said, or whatever. But I'm not into Dead or Alive. How about you?
Nope.
When I think of Dead or Alive, I always think of like original Xbox. And they had, it's one of those fighting games with the scantily clad women. You know what I mean? It's like a certain art style that you only see in what I consider sort of sleazy games. It's like, yeah, you're watching these girls fight, but you're actually watching for the jiggle physics. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Tortilla says that's the best way to explain a Resident Evil game. Wait 5 years. Let me move over my mic a little bit so I can get a better look at the screen here. All right. Where were we? So we mentioned the Resident Evil 9. I mean, it looks dope, right? It looks good. Right. I know I've seen that's not the first trailer for it. It's been out there for quite a while now. But it looks cool and I'm going to be giving it a shot one day. Dead or Alive. Okay. And then next was the first one where we were just like, God damn. And that's, the newest trailer for Control looked unbelievable. I was already into this game because I did like what I played of the first game. The way that the character was bending his gravity blew me away a little bit. He would walk up a building and then all of a sudden he would kind of just walk around the side like he's changing all the gravity around him. And to me, being a Zelda kid, that is the exact kind of mechanic that leads to awesome puzzling. And I love adventure games with puzzles. I just do. That's the Zelda mechanic. So seeing that with Control with all the superhero style powers, they're in Manhattan. It reminded me of a super dark version of Spider-Man 2. Dude, Control looks freaking awesome.
It does.
Any comment?
Control.
Vegas, there you go. Vegas says someone needs to remake the Leisure Suit Larry game. That would be awesome. I've never played those. I don't think they ever went away. I think they still come out with new ones. I think there is a newer-ish Larry, like within the last 10 years, I think one has been made. Tortilla says that Bungie game might be the one I'm excited for. So yeah, Marathon looked cool. That sort of like a 3D 8-bit art style. I like that. It had a very arcadey look to it. We'll get to Marathon here in a few minutes. I'm kind of going through the list of games we saw so far in order here. So after Control, dude, they followed it up with another badass trailer, and that was for Crimson Moon. That was the one we said had the Doom art style, but we thought it was like at first we thought it was a like a Dark Souls, a Souls-like, but we think it's more of a brawler, hack and slash. That game looked awesome. It had the metal, the hardcore heavy metal music playing. It just reminded me of Doom in all the best ways. Crimson Moon coming out in 2026, guys. That game was one of the top. That was like a top 5 for me. You liked that one, didn't you?
Yes.
And it looked like it was a 2-player co-op, which is freaking awesome, dude. I think you and me, that's a must. If it is 2-player co-op, I am 100% streaming that game with you. Next was Game Freak's game. Game Freak, of course, the company that created Pokemon, the most valuable media property on Earth. Let me repeat that. Pokemon has more money than Disney. People don't know that. People don't want to believe that, but Game Freak has that kind of money, and they share that with Nintendo when it comes to Pokemon. But they have this new game, Beast of Reincarnation. Graphically, it looks awesome. Very pretty game, nice art style. Definitely anime style, but they're an anime company. But not in the egregious anime way.
Story.
The nature looks good. Some of the creatures look cool. There was some dark bits to it with some demonic stuff. I like that. I'm not like a day one game guy on this one. But Beast of Reincarnation by Game Freak. What do you think?
Game Pass day one.
Really? I mean, if it's on Game Pass day one, I might have to give it a shot at some point. Next, this one, you were pretty excited about this, and I'm going to check it out too. The Rayman 30th collection.
Yep.
Collection of all those old Rayman games. What do you think?
I'm going to play it.
That comes out on June 26th on PlayStation. Next was Mina the Hollower by Yacht Club Games. I mentioned a channel earlier. Oops, I dropped my clipboard again.
We do, Tyrone. We do. It just depends when we're available.
I want to live stream more games, dude. My availability sucks. That's all there is to it. My availability sucks, and I'm first to admit that. But that being said, Mina the Hollower. So I follow this channel, Spawn Wave, and he's a daily news guy for video games. He's about my age. He's a little younger than me. And he just talks about the day's news. Okay, so like tomorrow, 8 a.m., go to Spawn Wave. He will have a wrap up of this whole thing, and it's very professional. He looks like
I've heard of Spawn Wave.
He's
great.
great.
I watched Spawn Wave.
He's wonderful. I watch him every single day.
Get PlayStation 5?
He's into everything. He's definitely like a young Nintendo guy who grew into love everything, kind of like me, which is why I like him. But he does a news show where he just stands next to a green screen with a picture right here, like an old school like news broadcast, and he does about 20 minutes a day. He does a podcast every Saturday that I love called the Spawncast, and he has Yacht Club Games, who's making Mina the Hollower as well as Shovel Knight. The main one of the main programmers for the game, her name is Celia B, and she's on the show all the time. And it's been talking up Mina the Hollower for like 5 freaking years, okay? I tried the demo on Switch, and I just didn't love it. It looked cool. The art style's that, very old school 8-bit art. I kind of feel bad, though, because I don't think it's going to sell very well.
Right.
So, Celia B, if you're watching this, and I hope you're not, I don't think it's going to do well, man. Any thoughts? Have you ever played Shovel Knight?
No.
it's a side scroller ode to Mario type thing. You know, you're jumping around. You have like a shovel and you bounce on it, and you kill enemies, and it's just oodles of fun. And it's level based. It's basically like Mario, get to the flag. But it's freaking awesome. You have to get money, and you gain money to buy upgrades, and you upgrade your shovel and your stuff. But it's a phenomenal game, and if I would definitely give it a shot if I were you. So getting back on the thing here, next was the Neva game, Neva, the prologue.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Never gonna play.
It looks cool. You said you're gonna play it?
Never gonna play.
Oh, never gonna play. Okay, I thought that's what you said. Yeah, I didn't play the first one. I don't know. I mean, it looks neat. I think I'm good. Next was Yako Shinobi Ops. You know, I didn't write nothing about that game. I can't remember it now. We'll have to go back and look it up. Does anybody remember that one?
It's like a co-op thing. It's like the one.
I couldn't remember which one that was.
It comes out in 2027, remember?
Yeah, that I did remember. Next was Project Windless by Crafton. That one looked cool. That was the
one looked cool.
That was the bird.
Yeah, the chicken.
That was the chicken. I thought that trailer was so awesome because it had that awesome Souls-like look to it at first with the really dark art style and all these animals doing stuff, but like dark in like a pretty way because there was a lot of nature. And then you find out that the protagonist is a giant fucking rooster. I lost my shit. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
I thought that was really cool. That may be a day one purchase for me. That might be the only game on here
Vegas,
that is a day one purchase for me right now. Yeah, let's go back real quick. So
I said Vegas, that is genius.
So Vegas says make a game where you have to find your baby daddy after a life of being a hoe. Okay. Probably at the crack house or down at the store buying milk. Hold on, I'm reading through a few of them. I missed a few of them. Ty asked about live streaming playing games. I'd like to. That'd be fun. Availability. Vegas says no more games that make people walking around town getting hit by cars as they walk into the street while looking at their phone. Gang. Someone should make a Black Friday game where you have to get all the items on your list by any means necessary as you avoid being trampled. That sounds like a fun game.
Right.
There actually are a lot of games, like list games. One that comes to mind is Untitled Goose Game. You ever play that? It's awesome. It's a great game. You play as this goose, and all you do is just terrorize people, and you have a list of stuff to do. And it's ambiguous on how you do it. I don't know if it's free right now. It might be on PlayStation.
Free on Steam.
Oh, is it? Dude, you should play it. It's awesome. It's like you could beat it in like 30 minutes. And it's a list and where you just annoy people and get all the shit done. So the Black Friday game where you shop and get your list would be sort of like that, where you're running around doing silly stuff to avoid being beat up or trampled or thrown out of the store. You know, that could be an interesting concept. After Project Windless, we were fucking amped. And then they follow it up with Star Wars Galactic Racer. Holy cow, are you kidding me?
My nipples!
That was something, dude. That game looks amazing. Obviously, we've seen it already, right? They had it at the Game Awards. That was like the big, like, holy cow. But man, that was a nice fat trailer. It hit all of the great, locations in Star Wars.
Yep.
All the great vehicles. The freaking Millennium Falcon made an appearance in a cutscene. What's not to love, dude? That game's gonna be awesome.
I had the original, like space pod racing game.
I had it on 1064. Yeah, I had Star Wars Racer. Yep. Mm-hmm.
They remade it actually. They actually like remastered and remade it like a couple years for HD graphics.
Nice.
It's like $20 or heck, it's free on Xbox.
Yep. But Galactic Racer comes out in 26, and that's going to be one I'm going to be checking out for sure.
Let's go.
Following that was GoldenEye First Light. That had a sort of an Uncharted feel to it. You know what I mean? Where the action is not really you doing a whole lot other than moving around.
It's more of a prequel, and I'm not sure if I'm excited for it because it's just a prequel. If it was like what they did a couple years ago, like maybe like basically based off the movies. You know what I mean? Based off the movies with the new actor, maybe I would be a little bit more excited.
That's fair.
But it looks like a whole new story, and now
and it definitely gives me Uncharted vibes. So that's not a bad thing. Not exactly my style of game, but you know what? If it eventually comes to like Game Pass or PSN, that'd be something I'd give it a shot.
Right.
Tortilla says, make a game where you get drafted to the Raiders round 1 and it's just GTA. Can you break into what's his name? Mark Davis's office and cut his hair while he's sleeping? Vegas says Foghorn Leghorn's cousin on steroid, looking ass chicken. He looked dope though. TKI 100. Dude, you're 100%. That chicken, I'm impressed. Kicking ass as a chicken is awesome. And please, I hope the character's name is Kickin' Chicken. That would be the shit.
That would be funny.
Jamal says Derpy looks spooky. Yeah, you're fading in and out of existence there, bucko. Oh, whoa. Sit back there. If you had more light, it would work.
Right.
You'd see it better. All right, so we're next to another must play for me. The Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 finally announced. They have the Metal Gear Solid 4 and then a couple of the other titles. 5 was not on it, I don't think, dude. I don't think 5 was on the collection.
Might have been 6.
I don't recall seeing 5 on the list. They had 3 different games there, I believe, and it was Metal Gear Solid 4 and two, I believe, handheld titles, PSP titles. Next was Darwin's Paradox. That was the octopus game.
Octopussy.
I was a little critical of it at first, asking why an octopus, but the more I think about it, it makes sense. I mean, the way that it moves and crawls around and sticks to stuff. There's probably going to be some sort of mechanic where you spray ink to distract. There's probably going to be a mechanic where you can change your color to not be seen to get camouflaged. You've seen it crawling around in a box, just like, it had that Metal Gear Solid 2 look to it in that way. I thought it was cool.
I want a calamari level.
Yeah. Oh my God. You get chopped up and eaten. That would be terrible. But you know what? That game looks pretty freaking cool. I might give it if it's like a $20 game, I'd be in.
Right. But if it's more than 40, 30 or
definitely
40.
not. I'm not going to pay 40. 30 is really pushing it. I mean, unless it's a huge content, if it's got like 40 levels and it's, 25 to 30 hours of gameplay, then I can see why they would want to charge 40, but that doesn't mean I want to pay 40.
And people are playing it too?
Yeah.
For content purposes?
But it looks cool and it could be something. I'll bet Kojima is like, what the fuck did they do?
It's like,
to
what that octopus game is? It's like that crab game that came out a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty popular little title. You saw a lot of meme stuff on that.
Right.
But this is, what this is, dude, is Konami lost Kojima. He left them.
Right.
And they probably just said, you know what? We're not going to make another Metal Gear Solid game. We can't make Metal Gear Solid without Kojima, right?
Right.
But
Xbox for the win.
We still own the gameplay. We still own the gameplay style and the name. So with the name, you make the remastered collection. And then with the gameplay style, you make a brand new game inspired by the old games, and that just happens to be this Darwin's Paradox. It feels mocking, but the more I think about it, it's just this is how Konami reinvents a very, very, very good style of video game that is really unique to the Metal Gear Solid series, specifically the early. But that's going to be good. Fuck Xbox, man. We're here.
Xbox for the win. Kojima. Xbox win.
Tortilla says that chicken sold the game for real. Dude, it totally sold the game. It looked cool leading into the chicken, but then as soon as I saw that thing and saw it whooping ass.
I want a Family Guy level.
Yeah, right?
As DLC.
There has to be an Easter egg somewhere in that game with Peter Griffin. Like,
right.
Like you fight a boss and maybe it's wearing green pants. Castlevania 40th year. They announced that it's the 40th anniversary of Castlevania, and they gave us an absolutely sweet looking game. Belmont's Curse, side scroller, looks like a Metroidvania, old school Castlevania side scroller, dude. Beautiful art style, very, very red, a lot of blood. That game looked dope, dude. But I think you got to be an older gamer to appreciate it.
Everyone's still talking about the chicken game.
Dude, because it's awesome. The chicken game was called Project Windless. There was no date. The game is not going to be called Project Windless. It is probably going to be called Windless, but it's the project title. So I should put the Project Windless. It's made by Crafton Montreal Studio. And to me, I remember, it looks to me like it took heavy inspiration from Black Myth Wukong. If you've played that game, you know what I'm talking about. It's just the way that there's these epic characters, a lot of nature-based stuff. Really, really cool. Very nice, detailed graphics. Very heavy emphasis on nature.
Chicago.
Black Myth was one of my favorite games I've played on PlayStation 5. So this looks like that, but instead of being an awesome kicking ass monkey in a Souls-like, you are a big giant kicking ass rooster in what appears to be some sort of hack and slash with like, just awesome combat action. I love it. I love it. It looks cool. And it's based on a book, much like Black Myth Wukong was based on Journey to the West. This Project Windless is based on a book. It said the name of it, something bird. I'm sorry I didn't write it down, but we'll be finding out more because that game is going to break the internet. That's one that's going to have a lot of people talking tomorrow.
I got a
giant fucking chicken. What's the name?
Cluck Fu Warrior.
Cluck Fu Warrior?
Yeah.
So Project Windless, Vegas. I'm gonna go back and watch that trailer. We should put if you want to stick around for a few more minutes, Derpy. After this, we can pop on a couple trailers if you want. Okay, next was
we recap this. I gotta use the restroom, but yeah.
Okay. Right now we're at Silent Hill Townfall. Looked
big
pretty
meaty
cool.
trailer.
Big meaty trailer. Very, very story based. Obviously, very spooky as Silent Hill games are. I thought it looked cool. It'll be a while before I play it though. I think it's one that when I do try it, it'll be when it's on PSN or for sale, cheap. Yeah, it looks good if you're into the scary stuff. Next was Rev. Noir. I can't even say it. Rev. Noir.
Next,
we talked some real shit on that one, but then they followed that stinker up with quite possibly one of the other best, biggest games of this whole thing. That was John Wick.
John Wick!
I didn't think it was a John Wick game at first. I saw him and it looks like John Wick, but I'm like,
I saw the hair.
I saw the hair and stuff, and I know it's Keanu, but it just felt like they were doing like a different story, but
I thought they were doing
the
Batman
John Wick
at first,
look to him.
and then
they showed him like dressing him with the butler. It looked like very
then I saw the whiskey and the hair.
And then when he started shooting people, then I knew it was John Wick.
Right.
Next was Marathon. They got a release date March 5th, which is not far, less than a month away.
We might do a stream.
It looks cool.
Open beta, maybe.
It looks. I mean, if it's a free to play ongoing game,
it's open. It's like an open beta weekend. So I mean, we might try it on stream.
They call it their server smash or whatever it said.
Yeah.
But you know what? I do like the art style. It does have an 8-bit look to it. But it was cool.
Right.
I like that. Very arcadey. Looks fun.
They really haven't shown the gameplay concept.
Yeah, that now it's coming together, and it reminded me a lot of Halo. It had a Halo feel to it. The way that they move, the way that the gun comes in and look. And Destiny is like that too. So yeah. Tyrone says best game by far. Are you talking about the chicken game, Ty, or are you talking about Marathon? Because Marathon looks pretty dope, and I look forward to playing it with you, Ty. We'll have to try it for sure.
I think he's talking John Wick.
Oh, John Wick. Oh yeah, that looks awesome too. But if you want to play some Marathon, I am down to give it a shot at some point. Next was the big Saros. They had the big thing. You were pretty excited about it. I like the art. It's very demonic looking again. That's a theme today. Very adult games. Very demonic. A lot of fire, a lot of blood. I'm loving it. Saros looks cool. Not a day one thing for me, but in the future, one day when it's on sale, I'm going to give it a shot. Next was, we like this one, that Toko Fighting Souls with the Unbreakable X-Men, the fighter game.
Yes.
That looks pretty dope. August 30th on that.
We got a Russian in here. And
then at the end, oh, wow, the dealer is here. Hey, what's up, dealer? Oh, we got to say a bot, huh? Anyway, well, that was it. After all that, the last thing we saw was the 2 God of Wars. So they had the God of War 2D Collection Trilogy Remake announcement. They didn't show us anything. They just basically gave us a bunch of Greek numerals on the screen. That's what they did.
And then a shadow drop.
And then next, what I'm going to go download right now, the newest God of War game, Sons of Sparta. Looks like a hack and slash Metroidvania style game. And it shadow dropped today. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and wrap it up. I don't want to watch trailers now. I thought altogether we had a ton of games here and some really cool stuff.
It's $30.
The God of War game's $30.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not bad. I can get into it for $30. I'm not paying that today for it, but I guess not. I was thinking it would be a $20 game, to be honest with you. I'm not buying it for 30 today, but maybe after payday I will. Yeah, the God of War, the last game, Sons of Sparta, looks cool. I am disappointed that there was no Wolverine, and you are disappointed that there was no GTA, and we're both disappointed that there was no Red Dead 2 upgrade announcement. We thought that they might show up with that, and that's a rumor that's been floating around for a while. I want to see a graphic update to Red Dead 2 and a frame rate update. More importantly, the graphics don't really need it. It's the frame rate that needs it. That game looks good in 30, but if you can get it to 60 frames per second, it would be so good. But you know what? Rockstar, they're working on GTA 6, man. I don't think they're putting any effort into RDR2. And that's a shame because that game is an absolute stellar video game. One of the best-selling video games of all time now. It's like in the top 10 is Red Dead Redemption 2. So, all right, Derpy, this was a great time. Thanks to everybody that came on board. We had Ty, Jamal, the Russian dealer. We had Dinker, Tortilla, Dinker's posing in Russian. I love it. Vegas was here. I saw Georgette a little bit ago. We already mentioned Tyrone and Tortilla. I'm just scrolling up. Black Magic. Yeah, Somber was here. Somber, always awesome to see you. I think Lindsay popped in for a minute too. If not, I might be wrong. She was on the Dumb Yinzers, or Georgianne was here. And hey, it's good to see our crew. We had a nice, we stayed right around that 10 viewers the whole time, which was comfortable. We were able to follow the chat. This is a 2-hour show we just did, Derpy. This was a blast, man. Thank you for joining me today. I was looking forward to this. The other day when they announced this, I immediately texted you. It was like, motherfucker. And you said, yes, we're doing it. So thanks a lot. This was dope. I would like to do this for every big event, you know, when Nintendo does a Direct or PlayStation or Xbox. But, you know, work and all that stuff constrained. So it worked out well for us today. Thank you for joining us. This was a great time. And thanks to the two Dumb Yinzers, Mike and Ryan, as well as Duquesne Pilsner. If you're thirsty, you want a beer, they sell it at Giant Eagle. You get it as your distributor. It says it right on the can. Grab a Duke. Guys, thank you so much. This was awesome. Have a great day. Love y'all. Later.
Peace.